President Donald Trump has once again warned Iran against supporting the Houthi rebels in Yemen. His remarks come as U.S. forces launched a large-scale military operation targeting Houthi positions, marking the most significant U.S. offensive since Trump's return to office. Iran has strongly condemned the strikes, labeling them as brutal. According to reports, the initial wave of attacks on Saturday hit the capital, Sana'a, with key targets including air defense systems, radar installations, as well as missile and drone sites. A U.S. official indicated that the strikes, resulting in at least 31 deaths, as reported by the Houthi-run health ministry, could extend over several weeks. In a statement on social media, U.S. Central Command described the operation as an effort to defend American interests, deter adversaries, and restore freedom of navigation. The Houthis, an Iran-backed armed faction controlling much of Yemen, began targeting commercial vessels in response to Israel's military actions in Gaza. Their attacks significantly disrupted maritime traffic through the Suez Canal, reducing its flow by 2/3 between 2023 and 2024. Although the Houthis had halted their assaults since November, they recently threatened to resume them due to Israel's blockade of electricity and humanitarian aid to Gaza. International relations expert Professor Fars Jays of the London School of Economics weighed in on the situation, describing the U.S. offensive as a qualitative escalation by the Trump administration. He suggested that Trump's primary goal is to deter further Houthi attacks on Red Sea shipping lanes. However, a broader strategic objective may be to exert pressure on Iran, compelling it to negotiate over its nuclear and ballistic missile programs. Trump has made it clear that he will hold Iran accountable for its support of the Houthis. Jays also noted that similar military actions under President Biden failed to deter the Houthis due to the asymmetrical nature of the conflict. Whether Trump's approach will yield different results remains to be seen. Regarding Iran's position, Jays speculated that Tehran is unlikely to engage directly in military conflict with the US or Israel at this moment. However, the risk lies in potential miscalculations. If Iran supplies the Houthis with more advanced weaponry, the group may retaliate by targeting American or other vessels in the Red Sea in the coming days. The broader implications of the airstrikes remain uncertain. While one aim is to secure safer passage for ships in affected routes, history suggests that such military escalations could provoke more Houthi attacks in the short term. The US strikes have elevated the Houthis' global profile, framing them as a significant challenge for the world's leading military power. Jays expressed concerns that without resolving the Gaza conflict, tensions in the Red Sea would persist. The Houthis had ceased their maritime attacks following a ceasefire in Gaza, but Israel's renewed blockade has reignited the threats. Reports from Washington indicate that some within the Trump administration favor a more aggressive military approach, possibly even seeking regime change in Yemen, a stark contrast to Trump's initial campaign stance against U.S. military entanglements abroad. As the situation remains fluid, experts caution that it is difficult to predict the long-term consequences of the ongoing military action. With so much uncertainty, the next few weeks will be critical in determining the trajectory of U.S. policy in the region. Professor Fars Jays, thank you for your insights.